Hope all of you are fine and safe at your home. Students, in previous video we have completed our explanation or the summary of lesson number 1, A Letter to God. Now today we will do the thinking about text of this lesson. Here students, in thinking about text, the first question is, who does Lancho have complete faith in? And which sentences in the story tell you this? Lancho का किस पर complete faith था, किस पर पूर्ण विश्वास था? स्टोरी में जो sentences इससे relate करते हैं वो find करना है. Now the answer is Lancho has complete faith in God, and the sentences which show this are, but in the hearts of all who lived in that solitary house in the middle of the valley, there was a single hope, help from God. Although all through the night, Lancho thought only of his one hope, the help of God, whose eyes, as he had been instructed, see everything, even what is deep in one's conscience. God, he wrote, if you don't help me, my family and I will go hungry this year. He wrote to God on the envelope, put the letter inside, and still troubled went to town. God could not have made a mistake, nor could he have denied Lancho what he had requested. It said, God, of the money that I asked for only 70 paise, reached me, send me the rest since I need it very much. Question number 2 is, why does the postmaster send money to Lancho? Why does he sign the letter God? पोस्टमास्टर ने लैंचो को पैसे क्यों भेजे और उन्होंने वहां पर गॉड का साइन क्यों किया? When the postmaster read Lancho's letter, he realized the firm belief and faith of Lancho in God. He did not want this faith to be broken and therefore decided to send money to Lancho. To maintain Lancho's faith in God, the postmaster signed the letter as God, so that Lancho believes that God has helped him. Question number 3 is, did Lancho try to find out who had sent the money to him? Why and why not? क्या Lancho ने पता करने की कोशिश की कि ये पैसे उसे किसने भेजे हैं? क्यों या क्यों नहीं? No, Lancho did not try to find out who had sent the money to him. The reason was that he could not believe that it could be anybody other than God who would send him the money. His faith in God was so strong that he believed that only God had sent money to him. Question number 4. Who does Lancho think has taken the rest of money? What is the irony in the situation? Remember that the irony of a situation is an unexpected aspects of it. An ironic situation is strange or amusing because it is the opposite of what is expected. Now the answer is, Lancho thinks that the post office employees have taken the rest of the money because he had asked for 100 paises from God, but in the letter there were only 70 paises. He believed that God could not make such a mistake. So he assumes that the post office employees have stolen the money. The irony in the situation is that Lancho suspects those people who helped him in his problem. He tried to keep his faith alive in God. Question number 5. Are there people like Lancho in the real world? What kind of a person would you say he is? You may select appropriate words from the box to answer the question. Yes, there are people like Lancho in the real world. Such people have blind faith in God and believe that God will help them. Lancho is a simple and a hard-working farmer who has extreme faith in God. He is innocent and naive but not stupid. He has an unquestioning attitude, for he is unable to realize that anyone also instead of God would help him. Question number 6. There are two kinds of conflict in the story between humans and nature and between humans, themselves. How are these conflicts illustrated? Now, the conflict between humans and natures is illustrated by the destruction of Lancho's crop by the hailstorm. Lancho was expecting is to have a good harvest. Nature is nature in the form of hailstones is in conflict with the human in the form of Lancho. The story also illustrates conflicts between humans themselves. The postmaster, along with his friend and staff, sent Lancho money that he had asked from God. However, when Lancho receives it and finds it to be less, he gets angry. He blames the employees of the post office to take out his money that God had sent him. He even calls them a bunch of crooks. This shows that man does not have faith in man, thereby giving rise to this conflict. So students, you have to write all these answers in your notebook and learn it.